Welcome. In this today's SPSS tutorial, we'll be discussing on missing data imputation with regression method. However, it is better to avoid missing data. You can do that by making questionnaire items mandatory. For an example, if you are using Google Forms, you can make questionnaire items mandatory, and once you do that, when a respondent proceed into the subsequent question requires to complete the existing question, so that you will not be getting any missing value. However, in case if you are experiencing any missing values, you can impute those missing values with mean or median imputation. In this today's session, we'll be discussing on missing data imputation with regression method. Imagine now we are having 6 variables. So these are the steps we are following. First, we'll be checking correlationship, that is with the variable with missing values with all other variables. Thereafter, we'll be selecting higher correlation variables with this variable with the missing values, and we'll be excluding other weak correlation variables. Then we'll be run a regression analysis taking our missing value variable as y and all the other medium to higher correlation variables taking as x, and under save we'll be saving unstandardized predicted values. Then in your data sheet you will be getting new variable as unstandardized predicted values. Thereafter, you can replace any missing values with those unstandardized values. To begin with, we are having 6 variables, and imagine that this response number 1 and under x5, that is 6. So we will be making it 0, and imagine that that figure was not there. So in our x5 variables, 1 and first and fourth responses are missing. So as a first step, we'll be running the correlation analysis. Select analyze correlation bivariate, select all the variables and transfer them under variables. Thereafter, select Pearson, two-tailed, and press OK. Now you can refer the output, and that is correlation table, and we are having missing values in x5. So when we check the correlations, we can see with x1 that is 0.508 and x2 that is also similar figure, x3, x4 and x6. However, we can see that correlation between x5 and x6 only 0.305. So Although that is significant, we will be removing due to weak correlation. So we will be running the regression excluding x6. Select analyze, regression, linear, then of course you can transfer variable with missing values as dependent, that is x5, and you have to transfer other variables excluding x6 under independent variables. Thereafter you have to select save. Under that you have to tick unstandardized values, then continue and press OK. Now you will be getting the regression output, and here under model summary, adjusted R square value is 0.475, that is 47.5% is explained by independent variables, and ANOVA is significant. And now when you refer your variable list, you will be noticing a new variable name with pre_1, and that is unstandardized predicted values. So in the data view you will be getting the particular unstandardized values, and now you can replace xy variables responses which are missing with the unstandardized values. So you can replace value of response number 1 with 5.9, and here by 5.5. So in a similar way you can do the replacing for your missing values as well. However, it is better to have a higher correlation so that figures that you are getting as predicted values will be more closer to missing values, or they are more representative towards missing values. And another thing we have to emphasize is under this regression imputation, disadvantage is now significant correlation. If you are checking, then your correlationship may be reported as significant. However, in actual or in reality, there is no such significant correlation. So that's a disadvantage of regression imputation. If you are running that kind of correlation analysis, once you replace your missing values with this regression method. With that, we'll be concluding, and thanks for watching.